Hello, my jewels and gems, my precious stones, my undiscovered diamonds. I have to welcome you that way always, because whether you are a jewel, a gem, a precious stone, or a diamond, we all have to recognize that we are all in some point of the job seeking journey or the skills development journey. Today's topic is going to focus on dressing for success. This is a job seeker's tip, and it's going to center around one topic I talked about in another video, but mainly with just starting with what you have, and starting with what you have based on the job that you're applying for and dress for success. We always want to remember to just have a neat, groomed appearance, and that is no matter what gender you are. Always have a neat appearance, polished appearance, and polished to me is different from polished to someone else. A neat and polished appearance could just be simple grooming, just finishing touches on your grooming as far as having your hair pulled back, or having it clipped, or having it up, just neat and kept. And that could mean something different to anyone. But as long as you're not looking disheveled, like you just got out of the bed, or, you know, you're just getting up without putting any thought into it, that's what will help with the appearance. We also want to take into consideration how you smell. I'm gonna be honest. Body odor, or inability to control body odor, is a part of a lot of companies' dress code policy. So you want to make sure that you're doing everything to control that as well. Also, base your clothing that you wear on the job you're applying for. Again, as stated before, if you are applying for a job in the fast food industry or delivery industry, then we all know just simple khakis, nice button-down shirt, or a polo style shirt with a pocket, you know, nice clean shoes, casual will work in those circumstances. If you are going for more of a professional role or more of an executive leadership role, then we have to remember, and again, no matter what gender you are, have nicer pants, or nice pressed pants, a nice collar shirt, a blazer, a cardigan, something that separates you from casual or business casual to a more professional style of clothing. You also want to remember to just be mindful of your shoes. I'm always mindful of my shoes because I go for comfort with a little bit of style. In an interview setting, you want to have everything that's not being brought to the forefront by discomfort. If it is something that is going to make you uncomfortable and take away from your confidence in speaking to the professional on the other end of the table, then I just recommend don't doing it. Don't wear it, especially with shoes if it's a face-to-face. Now, if it's virtual, of course, you could do business on top and your PJs on the bottom. A lot of people, in fact, say they love that because they're comfortable, and it gives them more confidence because they still are presented from waist high as professional. You can do that, but I always go for, you know, go for that larger size, or go for that shirt or that jacket or those pants, or anything that won't take away from the interview and is comfortable. Those are going to be my best tips based on what I've experienced and seen in the past as far as clothing and interviews go. I will honestly say, a few videos ago I mentioned working in an internship, and I only had 2 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, a belt, and some nice loafers, and that's what I wore. I separated it. I do recommend doing that. If you don't have a lot, separate your work clothes or your interview clothes from all the rest of your clothes, and and keep those as pristine as possible. When I was seeking a job or seeking better employment years ago, and I didn't have a lot of money, I hit up thrift stores. I'm going to be honest, I asked family members that were my same size if I could raid their closet for clothes or shoes or things like that, because I didn't have a whole lot of money. And so I couldn't put a whole lot of resources to it. Now, if you do have the ability to have resources and put a little bit more money to it, by all means, 100% do it, especially if it builds your confidence. But if you don't, use whatever means you have as far as people and organizations that could get you those clothes so that it boosts your confidence as well. Because the main point of dressing for success is making sure that your confidence is built and you're comfortable, so that your skills and what you are saying and can bring to the table shines more than unkept hair or body odor or disheveled clothing. Things I would avoid wearing or appearing in an interview, definitely jeans, unless it's an environment or the culture calls for it. Cutoffs, sweatshirts, t-shirts that have the appearance of being a t-shirt. There are a lot of nice clothes out there that are made out of t-shirt material, but they are a little more of casual and business casual, and you could wear those to interviews. Sandals and flip-flops, again, unless it's a part of the culture, I would highly recommend not wearing those or appearing in those in front of someone that you're going to seek a job from or someone you interview with. The main goal is to, again, find out the culture of the company, what they look like on a regular basis, and then try to mirror your attire to that. That way, again, your confidence shines through. You're built up, your skills and who you are shines versus what you have on. And always remember, start where you are, even if you mess up.